Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another new game. This is Ostranauts. It is in early access, currently version 0.14, and it is a futuristic space salvaging game. Think about hard space shipbreaker, but in a top-down view, and you also have your own ship, and you can fly around and manage derelicts out in space, as opposed to derelicts coming to a shipyard. So that's the gist of this game. You have a lot of depth in this game. There's a lot of things you can do, a lot of things you have to manage about your character. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get started, and we're going to create our character. And the character creation has a lot of depth to it as well. And the first thing that you see when you come into the game is the character creation. You can create a male, female, or non-binary character. And then you can randomize their appearance, and you can also come in and modify their appearance manually with all of the different options. I'm going to just randomize a little bit here, and then we'll fine tune, and we'll head on into the important part, which is choosing our life story. Alright, so here we get a little bit of backstory, and then we will go through a series of choices, and that will determine our skills, our starting money, and our starting age. You can also see our parents over here on the right, Jack Beltran and Sierra Beltran. They are both from Mars. Alright, so now at this point, we will be getting a series of randomly generated events. And we have to make choices for each one of these events. And each choice will give us bonuses and malices to our character, in addition to the ability to maybe get some additional starting funds. And then we might, if we make the wrong choices, we may go into jail and get lots of malices. But you can also get criminal contacts, but totally not worth it. So I've gone around and done some testing in the character generation, and I perused the old interwebs for lots of different guides, and I think I've found several good ones. So I will post a link in the description below, but we're going to try to work on our skills, and I would like to get out into space before the age 35, if possible. That's very difficult for me, because you want to get around $5,000 net worth, if you can. And that's the hard part. Getting the skills you need is quite easy, and if you wanted to just try to wing it, salvaging without a license, and I'll go over that in just a moment, then you can do that. But it does get a little bit tense when you're out there salvaging and the cops come sniffing around. So we may try that if I don't get enough money. It all comes down to the random generation of the events, right? So if you don't get the right events, you won't get the money that you need. So the first thing we want to do is we want to work on our traits. And you start with a couple of different traits that really make you terrible in space. One of them is micro G hypovolemic, and that means we don't have we have a lower amount of circulating blood, and whenever we are out there in micro, it makes us less fit. Basically, we get tired and stuff easier. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. That took a year to get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and go into my traits once again. I'm going to get rid of feeble, because that also makes me pass out and stuff if I get attacked, and it really gives me a malice on my damage if I'm feeble. So unfortunately, that's going to cost me 2 years. So now I'm 21. All right. So now I've gotten rid of feeble, and I've gotten rid of the micro G hypovolemic, or whatever the heck it was. Now I want to start seeking adventure. And so I'm going to seek adventure, and based on these little events, we can get different skills, we can get different amounts of money. And so for the daily grind, first thing we want to do is probably either EVA suit work or electrical engineering work. I think I'm going to go with the suit maintenance first, because we're going to be spending a lot of our time in our EVA suit, and if we don't take EVA suit maintenance, we're going to be like terribly slow and inefficient while we're in the suit. But I don't think we get any money for that, but we do get skilled in EVA suits, and a couple of other attributes as well. If you want to read this text, you're all welcome to. Alright, so the next thing we want to do again is seek adventure. You can see now we're 22. We have found a labor barge locker. Alright, so for the labor barge locker, the best thing to do would be to report the poor security, because we will get some money and maybe some other things as well. If I remember correctly, well, I hope I have another chance to get hacking. Okay, because I don't have hacking right now, but I'm going to go ahead and take the chance. I hope I get another event that gives me hacking, because this one does not give me any money, I don't think. I'm going to report the poor security to the company. And I've already screwed up. It didn't give me any money. But I'm skilled in business admin, and I'm loyal. Oh, and I got a new contact too. No, I should have took hacking. Darn it. Okay, well. Okay, let's seek adventure. That was a waste. Alright, rare salvage. Alright, so for the rare salvage, let's see. I think I'm going to bribe my boss and split the profits. Okay. That gave me 750 bucks. I got a new enemy in the law enforcement. That's okay. Okay, so now I'm 24 and I've only got 850 bucks. Not great. Alright, so for the crackdown, I know for sure I want to fake a pressure alarm, because that gives me a great hacking skill here. So if I fake the pressure alarm, I get hacking and I become a genius, which is good. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the hacking for sure. Yeah, and I'm also a genius, which is always good. Alright. Seeker adventure again. We're now 25. A shady deal. Alright. So, the best thing to do probably here is backstab. If I had street smarts, I would have an optional here to do a 50-50 chance to get $4,500, which would be great. But I don't have street smarts. So, oh, the music was sudden. So we're going to go ahead and probably do the backstab and get the 900 bucks. Yeah, now we got a new enemy though. He's a criminal from Hangzhou Orbital Mars. Okay. Alright, we're going to seek some more adventure. And now we are here on the Occupational Hazard. Now, this is a little bit... I'm always torn here on the Occupational Hazard, because if we do the abandoned ship, we'll gain an EVA suit, but we only have a 50% chance, a 50% chance of getting that EVA suit. Otherwise, we're going to get injured, and that's, I don't know, 50% chances. I don't know. I feel like we probably want to get troubleshoot, because we would get the piloting skill and 850 bucks. If we use jury rig, it'll cost us 150 bucks, but we'll get some mechanical engineering skill, which helps us with our construction and stuff. But I think I'm just going to go troubleshoot engine and get the money and the piloting skill. Alright, there we go. Now we're up to 2,500 bucks. We're going to go ahead and seek a little more adventure and the poker game. Okay, so this guy, we're in this poker game with this guy, and he wants to use his ship as collateral for the bet. Okay, so we don't have the skill gambling. So if we had the skill gambling, we could get a 50% chance of getting the ship. We don't have this gambling skill yet, so I could call him on a technicality and get 300 bucks, or I could cheat and get 1,500 bucks. If I call him on technicality, I'll get skilled in gambling. So if I get this again, I'll get the 50. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm the cheat. I'm gonna get that 1,500 bucks. I did get a strained back, however. I guess from however I was cheating, it gave me a strained back. So that's fine. But that got me up to 4,000, which is great. All right. We're at 28. Let's seek adventure. King Incognito. Okay, so for King Incognito, we could start a riot and get some unarmed melee skill, which wouldn't be bad to have. We could risk doing the hack them and get a 50-50% chance of getting a lot of money. We could get them drunk and get 850 bucks and get some charismatic contacts. I wouldn't mind getting either start riot for a little bit of money and that unarmed melee, or get them drunk. I think I'm going to get them drunk and get them more money. Yeah, 850 bucks. That's nice. That's nice. That means I can probably scrounge up a little bit of money on the station doing some odd work and get that $5,000 I need to get a license straight away, which is what you definitely want. That you definitely want the license unless you want to live on the edge, which I do not like to live on the edge. Let's go ahead and seek adventure one more time. Okay, we can deal with some boredom, and I've got hacking skills already, right? Wish I could see what I've got already. I guess I can right here. I've got hacking. Yes, I've got hacking. So I don't need to do hacking. Fight Club, I think. I don't think that gives me the unarmed melee. It might. I'm thinking electrical engineering or EVA. Do I have EVA suit maintenance already? I think I did. That's one of the first things I did, right? Yes. Yes. I got EVA suit maintenance already. So let's get a job as an electrician. This will give me electrical engineering and some money as well. Okay, 200 bucks and electrical engineering, which will help me. All right, fantastic. I'm 30. Let's seek adventure one last time. Oh, this one again. Okay. Large labor locker. Large barge labor locker. Labor barge locker. Why can't I say this? Okay. I guess I'll report this poor security again. Everything else doesn't look like a great option. Okay. Yeah. I didn't get any extra money for that? That sucks. Well, boo. Okay. Not very many good options on that one, I guess. All right. Well, I think it's time to start looking for a ship because I want to get out of here by 35. And the ship thing, you sometimes get a really crappy ship at the beginning. I don't think I got any melee skills, so that might cost me down the road. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've done a couple of different playthroughs already, and I haven't gotten in a fight yet. But everybody says it gets pretty common, so I guess I'm just going to be weak. So that stinks. I could seek adventure one more time and see if I could get something that would give me, or I could work on the skill. 1 to 3 years each. It would be a guaranteed way to do it. I could get armed melee. Cost me 2 years though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm 33 now. Now we can seek a ship, and it'll cost us 1 year every time we take a look around for ships. So hopefully I get a good one on this first one. Here we go. Let's roll the dice. Okay, so we got a Testudo Melody. Looks really, really small. It's a service tug. It's got 2 RCSs, no torch drive, of course. It's on OKLG, stocked. The mortgage payment is outrageous, $879,000. Payment per shift, $23.69.70. All right, so we found a Testudo Melody. It's a small ship with life support, power, and thrusters, but many of the vital components are exposed to hard vacuum, making it difficult to maintain without a pressure suit. That said, any ship could be means to avoid day gigs on OKLG. Also goes register has given this vessel an OSR of moderate, indicating it is legal for sale but does not possess ship systems beyond basic travel and life support. Okay, so I could take this one. It's not terrible, but some of the supporting systems are out in vacuum, and so we won't be able to repair them while we're in flight. We'll have to dock somewhere and go out and repair them, which really sucks. But maybe we can get this thing fixed up sooner rather than later. I really don't want this ship, but I really don't want to get too much older. Let's try one more time. Okay. All right. So now what did we get? A small salvage pod. This looks even worse. Mostly just life support and thrusters, but they work just fine for local travel in the boneyard. Okay, well, we're going to be doing salvaging, so this will work just fine for what we need. It's tiny. So tiny. Oh my god, look at this. So tiny. But we can expand. We can expand the ship. I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's cheaper. We're going to take it. Okay. I'm the new proud owner of a TU-78. Time to get out there and start my future. Alright. So this is all the skills I've got here. Not bad. And these are all my traits. I'm middle-aged now, which is less than ideal. We are still fragile, unfortunately. And unfit. We can do... I apparently had a brain surgery at some point. We can do some exercise and stuff. And that helps us get our fitness up. So, alright. Let's jump in, get started. Submit my resume. Alright, so that was character creation. That is going to be episode 0. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and then we will get started with the first steps we're going to do in the game. So I hope you enjoyed this episode 0, and I'll see you guys in the game.